Welcome back. Another episode of the Trinity Minute is coming right at you because we want you to join us. We want you to be part of this world-changing meditation that we do. Every Wednesday night we empower a different energy into the consciousness from wherever we are, all around the world, all these people focused on the same energy, making it bigger and brighter and more accessible in the mass consciousness. As I said, it's a different energy every week, so you got to stay tuned. If you haven't already, take a moment and subscribe to this channel so that you'll get a steady stream of these videos. Maybe leave us a comment, maybe share it with somebody. Even just liking the video helps a lot. We would appreciate it if you would do that because we want more and more people to be in on this meditation. Together we can change the world. This week we're focused on the energy of sacredness. Last week we talked about reverence, and I gave you this gesture from Kung Fu, and people loved it. I had a lot of people come up to me and say that was very helpful. So I'm giving you another gesture this time because I hope you will use it a lot. We need more sacredness on this planet, and I hope that you get to empower it many times during the day. This particular gesture comes from the Chinese art of Neigong, which is sort of like defense against the dark arts. It's kind of how to protect yourself energetically. The importance of this is because we give away our sacredness. The most salient part of being sacred is that you are part of the divine. You are a minion of all love, all power, all wisdom. God, the one heart, the universe, whatever you want to call it, that divine creative force, you're part of that. God breathed life into you, and you get to breathe life into all of the situations and things that you encounter. You run across a stray kitten, and you decide to adopt it. You set the intent that you're going to take it home and feed it and get it its distemper shots, and it's going to live at your house, and ta-da! You have created being a cat owner through your intention, through your decision. You breathed life into something that wasn't even a possibility in your mind yesterday. That's the power you have. You can create in every moment. You can take things that are just sitting there doing nothing, and you can pick them up and turn them into something in your life. You find a stick in the woods, and it's just a stick. It's just going to rot away and do nothing, but you pick it up and you take it home, and you put some duct tape on the bottom, and you polish it up with sandpaper, and you drill a hole and put in a little leather thong, and ta-da, you have a walking stick. You created something out of nothing. You have that power to just take inanimate objects and make them something, to just take situations and make them something. An incredible power. That's what it means to be sacred, is to have that divinity flow through you, to know that you have the breath of God and you can breathe into things and make them something. Sad that we just give that away all the time. Just give away our sacredness. We'll say, well, I didn't want to feel mad, but this person did something that was so disagreeable that I had to be angry. I couldn't do anything about it. They made me angry. You just gave away your power to create. You let the other person determine how this moment is going to go for you. And we do that all the time. Somebody says, man, I don't think you did a good job. And we go, well, now I've just got to beat up on myself. I don't have a choice. They made me feel bad and guilty. No, they didn't. You gave them that power. You gave them the permission to make your life something that you wouldn't have chosen. That's just ridiculous. That's how we give away our sacredness all the time. In tiny little ways throughout the day, we just let sacredness slip out of our hand. And so tonight I'm going to give you a gesture that I hope will keep you from doing that. It's very simple. It looks like this. You're going to take your hand, and it's not an okay. You're not like, okay, that's great. And it's not like a shadow puppet. It's this. You kind of push it up. You're not breaking your finger or anything, but just push it up so that there's a little space in there. This symbolizes that you are closing the loop. You are denying the outside world or the outside person permission to determine anything about you. Sometimes when I do this, I will say, under my breath or in my head, I don't give the outside person or outside situation permission to determine whether I'm happy or unhappy or upset or miserable. They don't get that permission. This is me closing the loop and denying them permission. Sometimes I'll put it in front of my heart just as a shield. You know, I deny permission. The outside world does not determine my existence. The outside world does not set my reality. I deny permission. I close that loop. Sometimes that's not possible. This looks kind of weird in a personal business setting, so I'll just put it down here, just down by my side, and I'll just close that loop. And that's a great reminder to my subconscious that I'm taking back my sacredness. I am not giving the outside world or the outside person permission to determine my reality. I had a professor in college in a psychology class, and he was detailing the specific traits of different deviant psychologies like sociopathy or narcissists or psychopaths. And he said the problem is you can find these behaviors in perfectly normal people. If you have a whole group of them, then yes, that person's a psychopath. But you can just take one of those behaviors and find it in the guy selling hot dogs down the street. And so he gave us an assignment to go and look for these behaviors in people. And I was excited when I found one. This person is being like controlling and manipulative and nasty towards me. And I'm not taking that as a terrible reality. I'm like, ooh, there's one. I should write this down. I should bring it up in class. The professor's going to love this. I realized I was excited when people were treating me badly with their nasty patterns. And I thought they probably wanted me to feel bad. They wanted me to feel dominated. They wanted me to feel guilty or whatever. So whatever their intent was, it was not good. And yet I was having a great time. I was having a powerful reality of learning, and they were trying to make me have a reality of feeling dominated. But I didn't let it happen. We have the power to determine what our reality is. No, we can't always control the events. Sometimes you will have an event that isn't what you wanted. It doesn't look like what you think it should. But you still have the power to create your reality around that, unless you give it away. And that's the problem. We give away our sacredness, our sovereign, divine right to create. We give it away at the drop of a hat. Somebody says, oh, I'm very angry at you. And we go, gosh, now I feel terrible. Did you wake up this morning saying, I want to feel terrible? Nope. But this person said you had to, and you just gave away your right to create. You said, here, you're my creator now. So to stop that, remind yourself all the time that you are closing the loop. You do not give permission to the outside to determine your reality. Nobody gets to say whether you're happy or unhappy or upset or miserable. Only you get to say that. Close the loop and take back your sacredness. If you think this stuff's cool, stay tuned for more Trinity.